होप आप लोग अच्छे हो, खुद का ख्याल रख रहे हो और सही से पढ़ाई कर रहे हो, which is very important. I received this question in doubt. This one is from Align module. Let us read the question. Question क्या कह रहा है? Consider a system of four identical uncharged infinite metal plates marked as P, Q, R, and S arranged as shown. The key is now closed. There is one single key here. You're closing it. What is the potential difference in volt between plate Q and S in the steady state, that is after long time? So let us first analyze the diagram very carefully. See, this positive terminal of the battery is connected directly to plate Q. So whatever potential is of this positive terminal, let's say V plus, will be the potential of this Q because they are connected via conducting wire. And similarly, R is connected to the negative terminal. Let's say it has potential V minus. So this plate has potential V minus. Further, plate P and S are interconnected via conducting wire. So these two plates are going to share same potential. Let us give it potential V. And in that case, S also will have potential V. If we have to simply calculate this thing, we can do it within 1 minute. But I actually want you to look at very different other things that may get asked in this question. Jaise, how much charge this battery will supply? What will be the charge distribution on all these four plates on their 8 surfaces? I mean, agar तुम्हारे पास 4 plate है, then overall you're getting 8 surfaces, front and back, adding up all those front and back surfaces, right? So let us look at all these different things. सबसे पहले, let us talk about the charge distribution. So we have learned about charge distribution thing in our one of the previous video. I have discussed it at length, and I have talked about all the shortcuts also. So in there, I told you one thing. Here we are having 4 plates, right? So let us first draw the 4 plates. So these are the 4 plates. Done? And what we're doing here, this is the battery, positive terminal connected to Q, negative terminal connected to R. Let's say plus Q charge is coming out of positive terminal, then minus Q will come out of negative terminal. Okay, so this plus Q charge is getting received by plate Q. So this plate, to this plate you're giving plus Q charge, and to this plate you're giving minus Q charge. Now let us use the trick. Trick is, no matter how many number of plates are there, charge residing on the peripheral surfaces, that is on these two surfaces, will be equal to what? Will be first of all same, and we will equal to how much? Add all the charges that you are giving to this end plate. So here it is Q minus Q, divide it by 2. So 0 divided by anything will become 0. So this is 0. Meaning this surface will have charge 0, this surface will have charge 0. But there is one important thing here. This plate P and S are interconnected. And is it going to put effect on how the charge distribution will look like? That we need to explore. So let us look at first these 4 plates where last 2 plates are not connected. Sorry, not last 2 plates. I mean, these corner plates are not connected. Okay, the case which is in our question. So अगर connected नहीं है, then what you will be saying? आप कहोगे कि मैम, use the concept, and concept के according you have not given any charge to this plate. So if one surface has 0 charge, another will have 0. Similarly, you have not given any charge to this plate. So if one surface has 0 charge, another will have 0. And then from the concept of facing surfaces having equal and opposite charge, if this is having 0 charge, this will have 0 charge because they are facing surfaces, right? And similarly, this surface is facing this one. If this has 0, this will have 0. But this has total plus Q, meaning all the plus Q will sit here. Okay, and here also all the minus Q will sit here. Done? So if there is no connection made between P and S, we will be getting only one capacitor, that is this. But what happens after making this connection? How this is going to change the charge distribution? Since these two plates are connected, we will say charge on P plus S is equal to 0. P and S are together, right? They are acting as a system. So rather than saying this plate P has 0 charge, this plate S has 0 charge, we will be saying P plus S have 0 charge. And this is going to put effect. जैसे देखो यहाँ पे, since this is at positive potential, this is gaining positive charge, it's this surface, if has any charge, then this will have positive charge. So this surface should have negative charge. So let's say it has minus Q charge. Then we can say this surface has plus Q charge. And then charge conservation is not getting harmed, still P plus S plate have zero charge, right? So this way we can do. This will have Q charge, this will have Q minus Q, and this will have minus of Q minus Q, and this has plus Q, so this will have minus Q. Sorted. Still you can check with things here. This plate के पास अभी भी total charge is Q, and this plate के पास अभी भी total charge is minus Q. Then so charge distribution will look something like this. So we are going to get how many capacitor? This is one, this is another, this is another. So 3 capacitors we are getting. Now is the turn of simply solving the question. तो सबसे पहले मैं question को solve करती हूँ. Then I will let you know that what is the value of this plus q and then what is the value of this small q. We can calculate all these things. But सबसे पहले हम question को solve करने की तरफ बढ़ते हैं. So in terms of potential, how many different points we are having? 3. V plus, V minus and V. So take 3 different points in this space. So I have taken 3 different points. This is V plus, this is V minus, and this is V. Between V plus and V, there is one capacitor. So this is this surface and this surface. This capacitor will have capacitance equal to epsilon naught A by D, where A is the surface area or A is the area of plate, right? So let us call it C. So this is this. And then between V plus and V minus, there is one capacitor. So this also will have capacitance equal to C. And then we have this capacitor between V minus and V. So it is in here. And this will have capacitance epsilon naught A by 2D. So that is equal to C by 2. So this is C, C and C by 2. It's like this, and here is the battery connected. V plus V minus कहने का मतलब अगर आप इस point को यहाँ से हटाना चाहते हो, then you can remove it and you can directly put in here the battery of 15 volt. So now looking at the diagram, you can clearly sense this C has total potential drop of 15 volt, and then this C and C by 2 are in series. Done it. And C equivalent will be equal to how much? You calculate that thing. So C into C by 2 divided by C plus C by 2. So that will give you C square by 2 divided by 3C by 2. So that will give you C by 3. So C by 3 is the C equivalent. Now, if your C equivalent is C by 3, what does it mean? Across this end, potential is how much? 15 volt, right? So this is 15 volt. Yani ki total potential drop across this C and C by 2 is how much? 15 volt. So across C by 3, potential drop is how much? 15 volt. So what will be total charge getting supplied to this branch? That will be equal to C by 3 into 15. So that is your 5C. Means this capacitor will get 5C charge and this capacitor also 5C because they are in series, right? So this is having 5C charge. This is having 5C charge. Now, what is the potential difference across this? Why it is important? Because potential difference across it will be equal to V plus minus V. That is what we have to calculate. Potential difference between Q and S. So Q equal to CV formula you use. And Q is 5C, C is C, and this is V. So V will be how much? This is going to be 5 unit. That is 5 volt. So answer should be 5 volt, right? Now we can distribute charge also. See here you are getting 5C charge, meaning this plate has how much charge? This has a negative charge of how much? 5C. And this has a positive charge of how much? 5C. Similarly, this has minus 5C charge and this will have plus 5C charge. Sorted. Sorry, this is minus 5C, no? This is plus 5C, sorry. Because total charge on P and S has added up to 0. So this is plus 5C, this is minus 5C. So this is plus 5C. So here it will be how much? Total, this has a charge of how much? 15C, right? So this will be 10C and this also minus 10C. So total charge coming out of it is how much? 15C. Simple. So you have distributed charge on all the surfaces and you know net amount of charge getting delivered by the battery. So you could have answered all these different things in this question very easily. I hope this question is clear, but in case you're having any doubt, any confusion, you can always let me know in the comment section. Thank you. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye.